Coach John Schuman, NBA.com. What was the key defensively in the second half and being able to lock them down, being able to keep DeRozan away from the basket more than you did in the first half?
I thought the guys did a really good job of using their length. I thought they competed. I thought Thon made some great plays there in that third quarter, blocking shots when Lowry got to the basket or DeRozan got to the basket. And then I thought, again, sharing the ball on the offensive end. Chris didn't have his typical offensive night, but I thought he still had a big imprint on the game by passing, finding the open guys, and the guys delivered. But I thought our defense was up to par this evening by just playing hard. We're a young team, and it starts with playing hard and trusting one another, and they did that this evening.
More questions? Doug Smith.
Doug Smith, the Toronto Star. Dwayne had talked about their defense having to have multiple efforts, and you were still able to get open threes off your drive and kick stuff. Is that just good design, good play, patience on your guys' part?
Well, we're trying to make Giannis is a special player, and he can cause a problem by getting 2 or 3 guys on him, and for him, it's being able to read. And I thought our guys did a great job of sharing the ball. The ball wasn't sticking, and they didn't care who shot it or who made the shot. It was about making the right play, and I thought the guys did a great job offensively. Make or miss, there was multiple touches and plays made, and that's the way you have to play this time of the year if you want to win.
Jason, how big was that stretch where Giannis picked up the 4th foul, and then you actually went on, I think, 11-5 run to end the quarter, and then you brought him back to start the 4th? And were you thinking, hey, sit him more, or were you thinking, hey, he's going to be okay with those fouls?
Well, I think we talk about trust every day with one another, and he had to trust me. He wanted to stay in, but I made the decision to bring Chris back. And we always talk again about it's not built around one guy. And when he came out, I thought his teammates picked him up, and just shows that we're growing. Being a young team, that they trusted one another with Giannis out, and I thought that group that was out there finished off the quarter and also started, the 4th quarter on the right note.
The other thing I just wanted to follow up with the defense, I thought Vaughn, at the start of the 3rd quarter, he blocked a couple shots, and that just seemed to get your defense going to hold them to 32 in the second half.
Yeah, I thought, again, our energy was high on the defensive end, again, using our length, trying to make it tough. They got a lot of talented players over there that are going to put the ball in the basket, and you just want to make it as tough as possible on them, and I thought Thon did that in the second half, but I thought Moose did a great job, too, in the pick and roll, knowing that they were going to put him in the pick and roll, and he was up for it, this evening.
Other questions? Charles, you have one more?
Also, Chris, I guess, 1 for 10, but he's got 9 assists. He stuck with it. He's struggling with his shot to kind of help Giannis out there in the first half, but he just stuck with it. And you got him in the post up against Joseph a little bit there in the second half.
Yeah, it wasn't his typical shooting night, but we talked about it. It's not always about making every shot. It's about making the right play, and I thought he did that in the post by finding his teammates. He caused the problem, and his teammates benefited from that. And again, defensively, he's a two-way player. I thought, again, defensively, he was big for us. But I thought the thing is, we trust Chris. He didn't shoot the ball well, but going to him and understanding that he's going to make the right play, and he did that this evening.
Thanks, Jason.